We want to calculate the limit as n approaches infinity of n factorial over n to the nth power. And we're going to use the squeeze theorem for this. First note that as n approaches positive infinity, we're dealing with positive numbers. So we're multiplying positive numbers and dividing positive numbers. So this whole thing should be positive. So a lower bound for n factorial over n to the nth is just going to be 0. And now we want to find an upper bound. So let's look at n factorial first. N factorial is n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 all the way down to 1. And then n to the nth is just n multiplied by itself n times. So if I'm looking at this ratio, I'm going to divide these like this. And I'm going to separate them into fractions. So we have n over n minus 1 over n minus 2 over n, all the way down to 1 over n. And we can find an upper bound here by replacing all of these numerators with n. And then the last one, we'll leave it as 1 in the numerator. So you have n over n over n over n, and the last one is 1 over n. So that means that all of these guys are just 1. So this is just 1 over n. That's going to be the upper bound. Now clearly we know that as n approaches infinity, 1 over n is going to go to 0, and then 0 also goes to 0. So by the squeeze theorem, n factorial over n to the n also goes to 0.